Hey guys, welcome back to another little mini reaction video. I finally decided to just go ahead and upload my reaction over here. I didn't want to put it on my personal blog channel because I feel like the people who are on that channel, they're just like, what's going on? Who are these people? So I feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and put the content over here, seeing as I created this channel for this purpose. So we're gonna go ahead and get into today's video. Before we do that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and consider subscribing, joining the family. We'd love to have you guys. For those of you who are already subscribed, thank you so much for doing so. We do appreciate the support. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Okay guys, so I'm gonna just jump straight into it. I first reacted to this on my other channel yesterday, the whole King Daryn, Holly, and Kianna situation. And I knew that wasn't going to be the end of it because they said some pretty interesting things about him when they went live, and I just knew that he was going to react to that in a very reactionary type of way, because those were like some serious things they put out there about him, right? Allegedly. So fast forward to today, I guess some more stuff went on. I was watching the Tea Room. I'm always watching her channel. She has like the best content in terms of, you know, keeping up with these YouTubers. So she basically did her video showing that apparently Daryn must have went on Twitter. King Daryn went on Twitter and with his sisters or whatever, and like allegedly was saying that he wanted his sisters to end Holly and Kianna. So I'm not gonna, you know, you guys understand what I'm saying when I say end. He wanted them to end them, right? And so we didn't really see a response from Kianna, but she probably gonna handle it like behind the scenes. Like, I'm gonna call my lawyer and we're gonna send them these Twitter stuff that you're threatening me online type of thing, right? She probably won't address it publicly. You guys know Holly's not gonna hold back. Holly responded. She basically, you know, also issued some warnings herself towards King Daryn and his sisters, right? Apparently, she's saying like, your sister is pregnant and you're telling her to fight and to commit, you know, violent acts and things of that nature. Like, who does that? You know what I mean? Like, both of your sisters are pregnant. That's what Holly was saying. Both of the sisters are pregnant and you're encouraging both of them to meet up and do things and do all this stuff. Clearly that would put them in danger. So like, that's crazy. So that just kind of, you know, makes the accusations or the things that were said about you just kind of make it look like maybe they hit a nerve, because I've seen cases where people, you know, guys do things when they're outed. Again, this is alleged. These are not my words. These are Kianna and Holly's words. So apparently, you know, I didn't talk about this in the last video because I wanted to focus on King Daryn and Kianna J specifically. But seeing as we're talking about him and Holly, apparently Holly, you know, let out his secret about his sexuality, which clearly is not going over well. And again, this is alleged. These are her words. I've never heard of King Daryn actually addressing the rumors. All I know is when I watched the live, he was saying, I don't care, you guys can call me sassy, you guys can call me whatever, because I guess people were saying that, you know, he was being sassy in the live, and you know, when he was reacting to the whole Kianna blocking him thing. And you know, like I said, I didn't really want to talk about it because I feel like that's a pretty sensitive topic. I feel that, you know, if someone wants to share that personal information, they would share it with others. So I don't want to really focus too much on that. Like I said in my last video, I don't really want to discuss people's, you know, sexuality and stuff like that. That is for them to discuss. But so Holly made these accusations. She said these things, and now we're here. So apparently he did not react well to that, obviously. And him and his family, now they're doing the back and forth. So Holly, when she went live or responded, she was issuing, like I said, warnings and things of that nature herself. And it was just all given like, why are you guys on the internet talking about this stuff? This is so bait. Like, why would you even be talking about this stuff on the internet? First of all, well, I wouldn't say, because people are like, is it that deep that you needed to like issue death threats and stuff like that? And it's kind of like, it depends on who you ask. Like I said, I've seen cases where, guys, that's a touchy subject, and certain things, if allegedly, if they're true, they don't want it to get out, they react in a kind of, it's almost like a instinctual reaction. Like they just react in that way, right? They don't want people to know certain things, and now here you are just kind of exposing all this stuff. So sometimes that rationale goes out the window. Like, people react based on emotions. Clearly that's what's happening here. Like, the whole, wanting my sisters to end you, and the sisters being pregnant, talking about, because Holly was reading the messages on Twitter. I guess she screenshotted it, because I guess it was deleted after. So she was reading the screenshot and was saying all kind of stuff like, we're over here, pull up, and we can fight, or we can, pyum pyum. And it's just like, why does it have to be straight to the violence? Like, I think people just, like, they forget, like, they forget that this internet is heavily, heavily, heavily monitored. Now, you've taken this thing which happened on social media, and it was a kiki on the T pages, and now you've merged it with real life, because you've issued threats, right? And there is proof of that. And now, where do we go from here? I think Kianna was smart not to address it publicly. Just don't even respond to him. Handle that legally. There is no way, like, if you got, everybody says, like, YouTube is a job, it's my job, it's my job. So if this is supposed to be like a workplace where people are coming to create their content and to work, who has time to be dealing with these type of threats in real life? Because this is real life stuff. We see it all the time when stuff come off of social media and it ends up in real life and it doesn't end well. So, like, people have to take this type of stuff seriously, especially based on the things that were being exposed allegedly. Like, that's some serious stuff. So I would have to take him serious. So I'm hoping that Kianna takes the appropriate steps and gets that handled, because you can't be doing that, right? You can't be doing that. Like, you're supposed to be a coworker or whatever, quote unquote, and here you are issuing like these type of threats online. Like, come on, that was not very smart. But like I said, people react based off emotions, and clearly he was reacting off his emotions, right? Because who would tell their pregnant sisters to go fight or go do anything other than sit in the house? Like, seriously. And then you have Holly, who's, saying her family runs Houston, and this person is her godfather, and she could have this done and that done. And I'm just like, oh my God, get off the internet with that stuff. Like, you guys need to be careful when you're engaging in this type of behavior. You shouldn't even be engaging in it, period. But if you're doing stuff like that, please don't come to the internet with all that rah-rah. Like, the internet, it has more people surveilling the internet than it has people using the internet. Come on, man, be smart. Like, don't, and she said, oh, it's not even that serious and all this stuff. I don't know how serious it is. I'm not the one who was quote unquote exposed. So you never know how someone is reacting to those things mentally and emotionally. So it may be very serious. It may be very, very serious to them, to him, right? And I just thought it was crazy how quickly this escalated. Like, again, going back to my original video when I was talking about, not everyone is your friend. Like, the messages between King Daryn and Kianna J just like couple days before this incident was all love. I love you. I miss you. I can't wait to work with you. Can't wait to collab. Can't wait to do this and that and the third. And here we are now, wanting to end people. Like, how did we even get here? Which, you know, which kind of lends some substance to what Kianna said in the comment section under the Tea Rooms video yesterday when she posted the stuff. Like, when people can't use her anymore, you know what I mean, when they know the jig is up, because clearly, you know, you knew Holly was gonna go back and tell her. Like, there was no way around it. Even if you said it in the moment, you must have read the room after and was like, shh, man, now that girl's gonna go back and tell her, right? So it must have been one of those, like, you know, to heck with it, the friendship is done anyway, so I might as well just show my true colors. And now all this stuff is kind of coming out, all this feeling. Like, you have to have such feelings of animosity towards someone to want to encourage other people to end them. Like, nobody does that, and that's the type of stuff you can't take back. So the friendship is definitely done for, and there's definitely no going back. And I think that this stuff should be addressed. Like, you shouldn't, you know, this is YouTube. People are making, this is their job. They're working on here. People are, you know, this is supposed to be like a safe space to create your content and stuff like that. You're not supposed to be doing all this, like, you know, doing all this stuff. Like, just, like, people need to be mindful of the things that they're saying on the internet. And, you know, be careful that you guys end up like damaging this platform to the point where people can't even come on here and post anything, because there's just all this ratchet ghetto stuff going on, talking about taking out hits on people and all type of stuff. Like, that's kind of like ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't have been talking about the girl, whether you said a little bit of stuff or not a lot of stuff, or what you said and how you said and whatever. Clearly, whatever you said was enough for her friend to go back and tell her. You shouldn't have been, if that was supposed to be your friend, you shouldn't have been talking about her in the first place. And if you had issues, because you said this is all built up, this is coming from so long. If that was your friend, you shouldn't have had any built up animosity. You should have, whatever you had going on in the moment, you should have addressed it and dead it then and there. Not let it fester. And now here you are just kind of, you know, spewing off at the mouth and saying all type of craziness. Because you're in your feelings, you're hyped up off emotions and stuff like that. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, this is just bad all around, guys. This is just bad all around. I just wanted to kind of address it because it seems to be escalating. And I said I would talk about it over here on my reaction channel. I felt that it was only right that I do so. So thank you guys so much. If you made it to the end, let me know what you guys think about this craziness. Let me know. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you guys have any other videos you want me to react to, or any topics you guys want to talk about, definitely leave that in the comment section as well. I am going to do a community post and try to engage with you guys more over here. I'm also going to leave the link to my lifestyle channel if you guys want to keep up with the vlogs and stuff like that. You guys can go ahead and follow that channel as well. And I was going to leave a link to the fashion channel, but I think that's doing too much. So yeah, I'm going to leave a link to my lifestyle channel where I kind of incorporate a little bit of this over there too, but I just don't want to overwhelm them over there with all this reaction stuff. A lot of them probably won't know who these people are. So, if we're going to be talking about people on this platform and stuff like that, the things that are happening, I'd rather just do it over here in its own space. So definitely don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will catch up with you guys in another little mini reaction video. Stay up and stay blessed. Deuces.